It is Tuesday, September 11th, and today is National Day of Service and Remembrance. And now for a word from Mr. Murray.
Good morning, Chardon High School. It's been a while since I've been on the announcements. You can see me all over this place, whether I'm directing traffic or in the cafeteria, checking with kids in school, talking with teachers. It's been very busy. We've accomplished a lot of great things. Today I sit here before you as an educator of learning. 17 years ago, I was in a classroom, much like many of the adults, when a tragic moment took place in our history. That day, that morning, really changed the course of what we really believe as ourselves as Americans. That's not the only moment. There's been many moments. Take the time to reflect, take the time to thank any member, man or woman, involved in the armed forces, in our first responders, for all the work that they do every day, not just today. Thank your teachers for the work that they do to keep you not only educated, but also safe. Because every day, the person in front of you is responsible for caring for you and loving you, just like I do, just like we do every single day here. But really take the moment in the class in which you're in to reflect on September 11th and where you were that day, whether you were even alive. There are so many students that were infants that day, but clearly can recall that moment in history. Our history teachers have covered this, but more importantly, talk about it as a student that can make a change. One of the things that I believe that we can do the best is being transformative leaders. When you see something, you say something. When you see action in place, you respond to it. We've done that so well. Remind yourself of your values, not only just in the school, but at home, and take the time to continue to talk about all those things that matter in your life. You know, with all the rain happening, with just the residual of all the hurricanes and what's about to take place with Hurricane Florence, it was about a year ago when the school responded in the WRC challenge when the impact happened in Houston. You know, with the weather that we have, especially in late August, it really impacts the warm climate and the warm weather and the various jet streams coming off of Africa that create the Atlantic storms. There's a lot out there. And so I know that many of you love going to that side of South Carolina, North Carolina, and the coast. And you might have family and friends there. And certainly there's a huge evacuation taking place. You know, one of the things that as we wait and we respond is, what will we do to respond as servant leaders? Think about that. What will you do, not just in watching the news, but what will you do to respond, to help, to assist? Because there's many opportunities out there, whether it's through the Red Cross and donating your time or energy, or the American Way. But ultimately, as we look at this coming weekend and the impact of Hurricane Florence, think about ways in which we can respond as a school. You know, I've been working with Mr. Meisen now for several years, and through the Interact Club and AC4P and Core Values team, you know, there's an activities council that comes together every single, they come together once a month to discuss the activities. I ask you, what will we do when it comes to moments like this? So, as we continue to transform ourselves, please be mindful of this day and really take care of yourselves and the people around you. Have a great day.
Now for the daily announcements. Upcoming college visits are scrolling on screen. Interested students should please see guidance to get a pass to attend. Seniors, if you have not provided proof of vaccination for meningitis, you must do so by Friday, September 14th, or you will not be able to attend school until such proof is provided. This is an Ohio mandate. If you are unsure whether you still need the vaccination, please see Mrs. Hoffman in the clinic. Any student who will be 18 years of age on or before November 6th is eligible to vote in November. If you still need to register to vote, see Mrs. Tasnick in room 400. You can get a voter registration form as well as instructions. Ohio requires all voters to be registered 1 month before the election in order to be eligible to vote. Stay tuned for an important video message. This has been Carmen Tizano
and Jackson Dowers signing off for the One Holy Shard High.